All right, folks, today we are going to be turning the grill from this to this. Let's go. Okay, so this is the grill that I just pulled off the truck. This has been coated in Raptor liner like the rest of the truck. I actually damaged the corner of this when I had the truck apart. Regardless of that though, I'm pretty new to this. Definitely made a mistake of not pulling the chrome layer off of it, and the paint didn't stick to it that well. So we're gonna try that again. This is the new one that I got from a junkyard, new to me anyways. I have tried to start peeling some of this chrome, plastic, whatever sticker stuff off. It's a little bit tough to get off. I'm going to go at it with a heat gun though, and we'll see if we can get that cleaned up a bit. Okay, well I hope this is going to work. I'm just trying to go over it with a heat gun. I would imagine the glue will probably start to lift. These things are just made out of plastic, so anyways, wish me luck. Alright, well, it's starting to come along. I definitely hit this a bit too hard with the heat. Not sure if you can tell, but I kind of melted the plastic and it dipped down a little bit. Probably not that big a deal, but just going to continue on and hopefully not bugger anything up. Okay, well this is going to be a very time-consuming project. I'm probably, 10-15 minutes into just this one chunk. Actually finding I'm a little bit nervous about how that heat gun just kind of melted in there. So the scraper, this is a good Olfa scraper, and it's actually working pretty good. So I think I'll just continue on like this for now. Alright, well, let me tell you, it is not going that great. This is a lot of time put into it, and I may be, 15% of the way done the whole thing. This is going to take a while. Okay, well, it's the next day. This has taken so much more time than I thought, but I have come to expect that as being the norm. It's coming along pretty good. As you can see right here, this is where I melted when I first started it, so I was pretty cautious to not put too much heat into it after that. I think though, getting down into these spots is going to be really tough, so I'm going to start using a new method where I have a nylon wire brush that I'm going to put in a drill, and I'll try and just find the least amount that I can heat it up and then hopefully knock it off with that. And it'd be nice to get this thing done and painted today. Alright, round two. So in addition to the heat gun and the scraper, we are going to be using this 1/4 inch impact, which has a nylon bristle brush on it. I'm hoping I can find a method where I kind of hit it with the heat and then can buzz that off. And of course I got a set of glasses. There's going to be sharp little bits flying around all over the place. Okay, well, unfortunately that wheel just doesn't seem to be working that well. I think we're just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. It's starting to come along, but man, it is gonna be a while before this thing is all done. Yeah, this is not going well. If you look in there, it's kind of melting as soon as I put the heat gun on it. Starting to think maybe I should have just bought a new one, or possibly spent some time trying to fix this one. The corner is pretty damaged. I would have had to do some fiberglassing or something, but it probably would have been quicker than this. Oh well. All right, well, this is turning into a pretty serious debacle. I've started to use this now. This is quite coarse. It's like one of those roll-lock things for a die grinder. Die grinders are very noisy. I've got neighbors everywhere, so I'm just using this on a drill. It's definitely a lot more destructive than the other stuff, but I'm just trying to be careful, and hopefully I can get the majority of it out of there. Well, it's definitely going slow. I've got that chunk right there done so far, and I have to go all the way around all 4 of these openings. It's pretty funny, every time I try some new tool, it just doesn't work that great, and I always just go back to the old scraper. Alright folks, well, the amount of time this is taking is just getting completely out of hand. Just doing this one section inside here, I mean, it's just insane. I don't know if that took me an hour, but it's a while. The reason that I'm not just doing the same process is because I'm trying not to melt this stuff. So I've decided that either A, I'm gonna pull this stuff out and put my own mesh in there, or get some sort of billet insert or something. I think right now I'm just going to go back to aggressively using the heat gun. If this gets damaged, so be it. We'll either replace it or run it without anything in there or something, but I mean, it's just getting insane. The amount of time to get all around every single one of these is just completely gotten out of hand. So, time to speed this thing up and get something done. Wow, that is one of these slots done. I cannot believe how much work this has been. 3 more to go. Alright, well, we're getting so close. This half of it is entirely done. Getting into these corners has been incredibly difficult. All we have left is just the inside perimeter of these 2 grooves here, and oh my god, I cannot wait to be done this, let me tell you. Alright folks, well, that was a lot of work. Oh my god. I'm sure there's a better way to do that. I have to tell you, if I'd known that this was going to take me the better part of 2 days just to get this thing stripped, I would have probably not done it. But anyways, this thing is about as ready to paint as it's ever going to be. I will, of course, clean it up with some wax and grease remover and stuff like that, and probably scuff it up. Then I'll go with some sort of self-etching primer and possibly a couple, 3 coats at least of some matte black paint. But anyways, there it is. That was a lot of work. Alright folks, well I have to say I apologize for the delay in videos. I was actually just out of town for about 4 days. I was really hoping to have this done before I left, but it just ended up taking so much longer than I thought. So anyways, time to jump back in and get this thing finished up. And then once that's done, we can head over to that bumper in the next video and at least get this truck looking somewhat decent. Okay, well this thing is pretty much ready to go. I'm definitely going to give it a good clean with some wax and grease remover, and then I got some paint that's designed for plastic, so we'll do a few coats on that and should be a huge improvement. Alright, well she's all cleaned up. A lot of these marks here I think are more burn marks from using the wire wheels and stuff like that, but got this all masked up. Everything's been cleaned with wax and grease remover. I'm just going to leave the grills uncovered. If they get paint on them, that's fine. I might go to some sort of billet grill. We'll just see what happens after this. But anyways, let's get at her. Okay, well that has definitely got everything looking black. Ideally I would probably have just gotten a new one. I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of little scratches and marks from the scraping process that are definitely going to show through on the paint, but the lucky thing is I still have a kit of Raptor liner, and the front bumper and the grill and a bunch of other stuff is going to be painted with this, so that should cover up a lot of those marks and hopefully it'll be fine. Alright, well we got that thing on there. There's definitely a few issues with it. All of the work of getting that chrome off really put a lot of nicks and scratches in there. You know, there's different textures and stuff like that, but I think once we paint it with Raptor liner like the rest of the truck has, that should hopefully cover all that stuff up. I'm gonna have to wait probably at least a month or two. I don't think it's supposed to get below a certain temperature for a couple of days while it's drying, so I'm definitely gonna have to wait a little bit for that. But as you can see, it is definitely a huge improvement and one step closer to being a nice truck. Alright folks, well, very happy to have that done. It took so much more time than I expected. I never would have tried to do this again. I definitely probably just would have gone and bought a new one or repaired the one that I had. It was amazingly time consuming getting all that chrome stuff off, and kind of put a lot of nicks and scratches in it too. So right now a lot of that's still visible, but once we paint it with Raptor liner we should be able to get a lot of that stuff covered up. But anyways, that's another step closer. It was dirt cheap because I got it from a junkyard, and anyways, is what it is. So we'll keep on moving forward, and I just want to say thanks for coming along. Please give me a thumbs up and a subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified of new videos, and we will see you on the next one.